Okay, back on the 67 C10. We have almost finished up the rear suspension. We've got the parallel 4-link all mounted up. Most of it's just tacked. Some stuff is hard welded, but we've used heim joints on both sides, fully adjustable. The only thing we have left to do is do the track bar and then the upper bag mounts that we'll be doing off the frame. We've got the lowers on right now. And we'll be moving on to the front. So let's check it out, see what we got going on. Moving along to the front, we've got the LS motor, mock-up motor still in this thing. We have fitted our headers and found the two mismatched pair that will work to give us frame clearance on this thing. They're not exactly the same, but you know, sometimes customize is compromise when you're talking about matching headers, which it would have had to look that way if we built them from scratch anyway. This is one of the only things that we haven't built on this truck. You see we've got our spindle lined up and got our ball joint cups machined. So we've got everything sitting where we want it lined up, and we've got our mock-up standoffs here sitting on top of the motor, which will go on top of the frame. And then we're going to start building control arms and hopefully have a roller by the end of this week.
Are the holes elongated on both sides?
There's 4 different styles, and this is the style that so these were ordered by application.
Yeah.
And then the 2 styles on these, the small blocks are actually taller because the block is smaller. But they say that you can space out the block itself. Ouch!
What does space out the block mean?
So if they sell spacers that go in between the mount and the block here. And that would make up our difference because they're 1/4-inch spacers and those aren't elongated, so that ain't gonna help. And this side is not elongated either. Yay. Oh yeah, it sucks. So, I mean, my clearance with the steering stuff and everything is spot on. The pan and the cross member is spot on. I got my trans mount, but we are like almost dead nuts here. So they both need to be spaced out. Okay, I'm gonna have to build them, but that's not the end of the world.
So what's that mean, build them?
I gotta make them because I don't feel like waiting for them. It'll probably take like 3 days to do it and take me half an hour to build them. But I think, so you can tell like right here, if you look, there's a dimple in the frame right here. And then I'm going off of this. So we need to come over a little bit. And if I space out the block, that'll make up what I need. Very nice, very, very nice. Okay.
Math, lots of math.
Yeah, basically a 1/2 inch. That'll give us down and out and actually push the mounts, bring the motor up a little bit, push the mounts that way, and that should compensate and make up for what's missing.
She does look pretty good though.
It looks really good. It's a big milestone for this car. I'm fucking excited. Because now the front end can go back on. We can start wiring it because we have all that stuff. We can actually wire up the headlights and then start running all the dash wiring and get the rest of the wiring for like the dome light, tail lights, and all that stuff done. So it's pretty cool getting there.
This is a 70, right?
Yep. 70 factory SS. So this is a big step, minor hiccup, minor speed bump, not that big of a deal.
Let's make the spacers. Let's make the spacers.
Gonna make the spacers now. Sweet. When I say me, I mean Chris Baker. He's gonna make them for me. I'll just hand them off over to my fabricator. Like, hey dude, Hook me up with some shit.
It's not easy being cheesy.
No, it's not. It is not.